Hi, I'm Mark Gaylor. We're on Lagoon Pier here in Port Melbourne, and I've got an intervalometer here that I'll be using to record some time lapse. Now, when the ambient level of light is consistent, I'll probably just use the Sony Play Memories camera app. Okay, so when we're shooting the holy grail of time-lapse, which is dawn or dusk, with very quickly changing levels of ambient light, most pro photographers will use a dedicated intervalometer. Now, one of the problems of using an intervalometer and manual exposure and then trying to change the exposure as the time-lapse is recording is these intervalometers send out an AF signal between each and every shot, even if you're in manual focus. And what this does is it locks you out from recording or changing the exposure values. Now, this particular intervalometer, which is a Pixel TC252, has a very short AF signal. It's just long enough for me to get in and change the exposure values after watching the histogram. I'll just give you a quick demonstration, and I'll record that using this Atomos Ninja here. Now, on the intervalometer, I've got a 5-second interval. Okay, and I'm shooting 240 shots, so I just need to start that trigger. Okay, and obviously there's going to be a blackout time in between each shot, and I get 2.5 seconds looking at the screen just to look at that histogram. Now, I've set up the control wheel to adjust ISO. Now, in between each shot, I will find that if the AF signal is short, I should be able to get in there and adjust the ISO setting like so. Okay, so just to show that one more time, adjusting the ISO setting, and we can actually get in there to adjust that exposure. Okay, now most other intervalometers that I've used just don't give you that freedom to get in between the time and adjust that value. If you're just a casual time-lapse shooter, then I would definitely recommend just checking out Sony Play Memories camera app time-lapse. This is quite a useful feature when you're not wanting to invest in any other additional equipment. If you're taking your time-lapse to the next level though, and you need to get an intervalometer, then certainly check out the duration or length of that AF signal, because if you do want to do that holy grail, you are going to have to go in between each shot and adjust either the aperture, shutter speed, or ISO. Again, if you go down that path, you're also going to have to use software in order to ramp those exposures in post-production. The one I'm using is LR time-lapse, which talks very nicely to Lightroom. Okay, so that's my recommendation. I've been using this Pixel TC252, and that is the solution for me.